The world is in uproar about what has been happening in the country of Haiti. Haiti has been a country that has had so many political downfalls, so many political rises, but all in all, Haiti is a blessed country, and as we all know, all blessings always have either spiritual or political aspects, or maybe even physical, that attack it from time to time. Therefore, in today's video, we're going to discuss the current state of emergency that is happening in Haiti. Haiti, like I said, has just recently had its president assassinated, and now criminal gangs are fighting or going head-to-head with the current prime minister over the issue of the president's assassination. Well, in today's video, we're going to discuss everything concerning the state of Haiti, what is happening concerning the state of emergency in Haiti, and what does international law say about the state of Haiti, which is the most important aspect of this particular video on Simply Legal. So, today's video, let's discuss everything concerning the state of emergency and international law. So, let's go. Welcome everyone to Legal News Daily. I'm usual news anchor, Counsel Kahuma, who brings to you the latest in legal news all over the world. These include controversial judgments, these include anything legal based all over the world. In Uganda and international, we bring to you everything concerning legal news and everything digestible in the most simplified and legal way possible. Therefore, in today's video, we're going to discuss everything concerning what is happening in Haiti and the genesis of how it came to happen. Number one, we start from the dearly departed and deceased president, Jevon Moise. Jevon Moise was ruling Haiti as Haiti's president, and he was dearly ruling Haiti in the best way possible, of course, with both bad and good. However, in 2021, Jevon Moise was assassinated, and up until then, now the ruling prime minister, who is Joseph Claude, was ruling Haiti from 2021 up to date. Now, recently, a judge in Haiti, who is a Haitian judge, issued criminal summons summoning Joseph Claude, who is the prime minister of Haiti, who is now currently ruling Haiti from 2021 up to now, and also the widow of the departed president, who is called Martin Moise. So the judge in Haiti is now claiming that Martin Moise and Joseph Claude assassinated Jevon Claude, who is the former president. So fast way forward, now the criminal gangs that have been ruling a huge part of the nation's capital of Haiti have now taken it upon themselves to be able to bring Joseph Claude and also Martin Moise to justice. Now, these criminal gangs of recent have now even gone ahead to the nation's capital major prison. They have broken into the prison and they have now released all the prisoners, about tens of thousands of prisoners. The reason for this move is that they are demanding justice. They're demanding for the lookout of Joseph Claude, who is the prime minister of Haiti, and also Martin Moise. Now, these two are now facing both criminal and also mob justice. Now, I just wanted to bring the legal facts into this. We're now seeing criminals moving around the state of Haiti, this nation's capital. There is now what's called a state of emergency. A state of emergency is basically a situation where a country has now declared itself in trouble. They have declared itself in a lot of legal, political, and social unrest all over the world. They're basically telling the rest of the world that, you know what, we are in a state where we can no longer defend ourselves, the government is no longer ruling effectively, and this is going to take place for a good amount of time. Now, what does international law say about all of this? We have what's called the International Convention on Civil and Political Rights. Now, I think I don't need to sing this on this channel. I have done so many videos on international conventions and international law in general all over the world. Now, the International Convention on Civil and Political Rights, it governs whatever happens to a country, a state, a political unrest, or a political uprising in any country. Now, the International Convention on Civil and Political Rights, is in particular Article 4, basically justifies why a state of emergency in any nation is necessary. Now, let's dive right into Article 4 of this convention. It basically states that, paraphrasing, any country has the right to take any measures necessary, especially if they see that their country has undergone a state of emergency. Now, looking at the country of Haiti, everything that's happening in Haiti, the assassination of Jevon Moise, the criminal summons of his widow, who is Martin Moise, and also Joseph Claude, who is the prime minister of Haiti, and also the criminal gangs that have been taking place throughout 2021 up to 2024. They have been causing a lot of unrest, killing a lot of Haitians, doing a lot of bad things in the nation's capital. Now, all of these are remedies, or all of these are ingredients for what is called a state of emergency. Now, the country is in total chaos. Article 4 of the International Conventions on Civil and Political Rights basically says that everyone's rights everyone has political and civil rights, and they ought to be respected. Now, Article 4 basically states that any country can now come in and be able to help out Haiti in the best way possible. Actually, to top that off, we had it that Haiti's Prime Minister Joseph Cloud, and also in conjunction with the United Nations, were trying to enter into a pact with the former president of Kenya, who is Uhuru Kenyatta, and also now the current president of Kenya, who is William Ruto, in that the nation of Kenya in East Africa here is going to do its best to provide military troops, military weapons, and all the different aid that it can provide to Haiti. Now, this is because once Haiti has now entered into a state of emergency, any country or any person's help is now needed and is now necessary in protecting Haiti. Now, I just wanted to give you what international law says about all of this. There are different kind of United Nations conventions which can also apply in terms of arms race, in terms of supplying different arms into Haiti to be able to bring back order. But I think the most important thing we need to realize is that the moment the death of Jevon Moise will be answered, or the moment it is found out that Joseph Cloud, who is the Prime Minister of Haiti, and his ex-widow, who is Martine Moise, the moment the courts of law in Haiti are able to distinguish the fact that these two people either were involved in the assassination of Jevon Moise or they were not involved, then I think that's when Haiti will know peace. Now, the last aspect I want to discuss with you is treason. If it is then found out that Joseph Cloud, who is the Prime Minister, and Martine Moise indeed killed Jevon Moise, the former president of Haiti, then they will be charged for treason, because assassination of every president is known as treason. Any attempted assassination, or even if the assassination is indeed found that it was these two people that actually killed the president, then they will be charged for treason, and I don't know what the laws in Haiti provide for, either to be the death penalty or to be life imprisonment. So I wanted to explain to you what the state of emergency is and what international law says about states of emergency. But before that, I just wanted to explain to you that everything has an end to it. Everything must undergo what's called the principles of natural justice. Justice must not only be done, but must also be seen to be done. Now, once these two people who are being incriminated for the assassination of Jevon Moise, then I think Haiti will then know peace. So until next time, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. But most importantly, if you ever feel like you are a president in any country and you need to be protected, please go to the Fameron app. Fameron is an app which provides the best legal services in Uganda. Fameron is an app which provides legal services in that anyone can access the app both on Android and Apple Play Store, accessing a multitude of lawyers that will help you with whatever legal issue that you have. Fameron is available on both Android and Apple Play Store, and the link is also going to be in the description of this video. Please, thank you for joining me on this edition of Legal News Daily. I'm your news truly, Counsel Terry Kahuma, and please share this video with everyone who you know would want to know about the situation in Haiti. I stand with my black brothers. This is a very bad situation, but let's just see what everything is going to unfold moving forward. Until next time, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell again, and I'll see you. Bye.